If you woke up tomorrow and everyone on Earth decided that dollars, euros, or yen were worthless, your savings would vanish instantly. Not because the paper changed, but because the belief behind it did. That's the strange truth about money. It only works because we all agree that it does. From the outside, it looks like money is a hard, objective thing. Coins, bills, bank balances. But underneath, it's one of humanity's most powerful shared illusions. It's a story so deeply woven into our psychology that entire empires, economies, and lives depend on everyone continuing to believe it. Let's rewind. Before money, there was trust. In small tribal communities, people traded through reciprocity. I give you fish today, you share grain tomorrow. But as societies grew, memory and goodwill weren't enough. People needed a universal language of value, something everyone could accept no matter where they came from. That's when money was born, not as wealth, but as belief formalized. The first currencies, shells, silver, salt, didn't hold power by nature. They held power because people collectively agreed they did. A shiny metal or carved bead meant nothing in isolation, but in a shared system of trust, it became a passport to goods, labor, and status. That shared faith grew with civilization. In Mesopotamia, clay tablets recorded debts, promises that stretched across generations. In ancient China, paper money emerged centuries before Europe caught up, backed not by gold, but by the emperor's decree. And every step of the way, money's real foundation wasn't metal or law, it was confidence. Fast forward to today, and the illusion has evolved, but it hasn't changed. Your paycheck isn't made of gold, it's pixels in a database. The food you buy, the rent you pay, the investments you hold, all of it depends on everyone else agreeing that those pixels can be exchanged for real things. The modern economy is billions of humans performing the same act of faith every single day. And here's what's both beautiful and terrifying about that. Belief can be created and destroyed. When people lose faith in a currency, the illusion cracks. Look at hyperinflation from Weimar Germany to Zimbabwe to Venezuela. It always starts the same way. Too much money printed, too little trust left. And once belief collapses, the numbers don't matter anymore. People stop thinking in prices and start thinking in survival. But when belief is strong, money can move mountains. Entire wars, industries, and revolutions have been financed not with gold, but with promises. The US dollar became the global reserve currency not because of economic strength, but because people believed in the stability of the American system. The Federal Reserve doesn't mint trust, it manages it. And yet, in the digital age, belief is being tested in ways humanity has never faced before. Cryptocurrencies, for example, are pure belief systems, math instead of governments, code instead of central banks. Bitcoin isn't valuable because it's tangible. It's valuable because millions of people agree that scarcity and transparency make it so. It's the same old illusion, just decentralized. The irony is that both fiat and crypto rely on the same fragile magic, consensus. The moment people stop believing in the story, the system dies. That's why the phrase faith in the economy isn't a metaphor, it's literal. Every stock trade, every loan, every paycheck is a vote of confidence in an abstract story that only exists because we believe it does. And yet, here's the deeper layer most people miss. Money doesn't just reflect belief, it creates belief. When you hold cash, you feel secure. When your portfolio grows, you feel powerful. When your debt rises, you feel trapped. Money shapes behavior, emotion, even morality. It defines what we think is possible, what we think is fair, and what we think we deserve. In a very real sense, money has replaced religion as the world's dominant faith, complete with rituals, paydays, profits, investors, and sins, debt, greed, and corruption. And like all faiths, it has heretics, people who challenge the illusion.
Philosophers, economists, and revolutionaries have all tried to imagine worlds beyond money, but none have fully escaped its gravitational pull. Because as long as humans trade, compare, and desire, we'll need a shared fiction to measure it all. That's the paradox. Money is both the world's greatest illusion and its most indispensable truth. We don't use it because it's real because we use it. So the next time you hold a dollar bill, look at it differently. That piece of paper isn't valuable because it's printed by a government. It's valuable because every single person around you agrees that it is. Because you do. Because I do. And that's the price of belief, an invisible contract that keeps the world turning as long as the story holds.